and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to be here today for the 20th Convocation ceremony of the College of Education Warri. Indeed, I'm grateful to God Almighty as I stand before you for what I term as my valedictory convocation address as visitor to this great institution. It's reassuring that this institution has made in the last 8 years under my watch. It is reassuring what this institution you have made under my watch in the last 8 years. Under my watch in the last 8 years, we experienced tremendous improvement in terms of human capital development. College of Education Warri has contributed immensely as an institution in this state. It is this assertion that is being further corroborated today with the award of the Nigerian Certificate in Education, known as NCE, to individuals who successfully passed through the academic processes. Convocation, as we all know, is a time to put a seal on the efforts of students who have fulfilled the necessary academic requirements of an institution. It is equally a time for stock taking and also to ruminate on the part of the institution with a view to either correcting observed errors or improving on areas considered inadequate. It is on the strength of the above that I commend the effort of the chairman, the members of the governing council, the provost, and other principal officers of the college, host communities, and public-spirited individuals. There is no doubt that tertiary education worldwide is capital intensive. This calls for the need for concerted efforts by all stakeholders towards fast-tracking the development of the college in order to meet the growing demands and needs of our modern society. While I appreciate the gratitude poured on me as delivered in the various addresses, it is important to state that there is a recurrent idea that runs through all of them. It is incontrovertible fact that all the sectors competing for attention in government in terms of funding, education has always taken a sizable chunk of the state finances. While this fact stares on us in the faces, it must be stated that in our modern world of the 21st century, education undoubtedly is deemed as a source from which any other sector debouches. This makes it imperative for any government worth its onions to, in spite of the large sum of money being plunged into it, continually make more efforts towards meeting whatever challenges that may rear their heads from this sector. Without good education, society is bound to be negatively skewed. It must be stated that government will never rest on its oars, though with the limits of available resources, in providing the necessary funds and infrastructure that would always make our college notable in the committee of higher institutions. While the state government as a major stakeholder will do its best, there is need to call for the assistance from corporate organizations, well-meaning deltas, fellow countrymen and women in general, to benevolently contribute their quota towards the development of tertiary education in the state. This call has become imperative in the face of the lean resources coupled with other areas competing for state fund. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Delta State government has continued to place high premium on the welfare of staff. This can be attested to by the absorption of the 99 staff and the approval of 65 years retirement age for non-academic staff of the polytechnics and colleges of education. We have also carried out our responsibilities of regular prompt payment of salaries, release of subventions, and provision of infrastructure within the limits of available resources. At this juncture, I wish to congratulate the graduates for whom we are gathered here for their hard work and perseverance. Once more, I say congratulations. These are the defining hallmarks of any citizen who is prepared for the challenges of our modern but fast-changing society. I also thank their parents who all through their studies stood for their children and wards financially and morally. As your children and wards are today honored, it is expected that they will be good ambassadors of the college and Delta State wherever you go. I wish to use this medium to state that for convocation ceremony to be meaningful, management of all government-owned tertiary institutions should continue to ensure that certificates and transcripts of all graduating students of their institutions are ready for collection. Permit me to note your request as to assure you that we use whatever we can do as a government. We listen carefully to the provost and your request on the ongoing projects. We want to assure you that those projects will not be abandoned. The transition committee that is in place, I'm the chairman of the Committee on Human Capital Development, where you have education, health, and ICT. And it's part of our recommendations, short-term recommendations, that all uncompleted projects should be completed in our tertiary institutions. I wish you success and God's continuous blessings. Long live Delta State. Long live Federal Republic of Nigeria.
By the special grace of God, I stand before you today to deliver my maiden convocation address as the 6th substantive provost of the College of Education Warri. More significantly, it is a rare privilege that history will record my humble self as the first eternally sourced provost of the college in its 43 years of existence, having the opportunity to conduct the final rites of academic passage for the graduates for the 2010-2011 and 2021-2022 academic session. Let me at this juncture welcome the visitor to our college, His Excellency Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, the Governor of Delta State, whose gracious approval made this convocation ceremony possible. I also wish to welcome the Commissioner for Higher Education, Dr. Kingsley Ashibogu, Chairman of the Governing Council, Chief VOT Abanom, and members of the Governing Council of the College of Education Warri, our royal fathers, the former provost and the husband, other personalities here present, the graduates, students, and members of staff of our college who have taken our time to grace this occasion. I'm equally delighted to welcome parents, guardians, relations, friends, and well-wishers to this grand event which is the crown of honor for those who have completed the tasking and challenging academic pursuits and are now to earn the coveted academic certificates of the College of Education Warri. Gratitude and appreciation. It has been said that convocation ceremonies provide opportunities for an interface between an institution and the outside world. I would therefore not allow this opportunity to slide by without making some public note of appreciation. First, to God Almighty, for it was through His grace that found me worthy to become the first eternal provost of the college. I humbly express my profound gratitude to His Excellency, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, the Governor of Delta State and visitor to our college, for approving my appointment. Special thanks to the Commissioner for Higher Education and the Governing Council. I wish to also commend my predecessors in office for laying the foundation upon which my administration is focused on, improving this side of learning in all ramifications. In the same vein, I wish to applaud the support of the principal officers of the college, members of academic board, deans, directors, heads of departments, staff, and students, as we journey together, each playing the desired roles to create a college of our vision with an effective and motivated workforce, pursue innovations with ICT, strengthen units and departments while adopting best global practices of college management and administration. Finally, I wish to acknowledge the sincere commitment to a peaceful industrial harmony in the college by the unions, particularly the Academic Staff Union, who initiated and sustained the struggle for actualization of an internal provost for the college. A convocation ceremony is held as the culminating glory of years of rigorous academic study, defined by diligence, discipline, transformation, and maturity. Seen as the final rite of academic passage, it may also, by extension, become the commencement of further educational quest or a journey into societal life with its opportunities and challenges, which the years of academic pursuit should have prepared our graduates to surmount. The college will today offer academic certificates to a total of 2,428 graduates. Among these numbers, we have 10 distinction, 522 credits, 1,534 merit, and 180 pass. While using this opportunity to congratulate you, our graduates, on your academic accomplishments, I hereby encourage you to take further steps to strive for higher academic goals, and hoping that you will go forward to bring this to bear in making our dear state and nation, Nigeria, great. Our college has consistently kept faith with its mandate of producing quality graduates who will contribute to nation building and advance the cause of humanity globally. On this, I wish to congratulate all of us, staff, students, on the successes we have recorded in approximating ideas upon which our college is founded. However, it is to be noted that we are still a work in progress, which is why we must not rest on our oars, as there is still more to be achieved. I therefore invite everyone to partner with us in building the college of our choice, capable of competing with the best in the world. Achievements. In the spirit of exploiting the opportunity of this convocation ceremony to interface with the outside world, I will highlight some of the activities and challenges my administration is encountering, hoping that the relevant government agencies, other critical stakeholders, and public-spirited persons will come to our aid to address. Within the period of this administration, the college management is taking steps to ensure that there is comprehensive improvement in our learning environment. Consequently, We have embarked on massive renovation work in collaboration with the Delta State Government and NDDC on many dilapidated structures to ensure that lecture halls are in proper shape and condition for teaching and learning. As with so many other areas of human ventures, communication technology has become a major driving force for discovering, innovation, and improvement. And the college will not wish to be left behind. Thus, serious emphasis has been placed in updating our information technology infrastructure to meet the yearning needs of our students and other critical partners like the Joint Admission Matriculation Board that uses our ICT facilities for the conduct of their CBT examinations. In a related development, the Federal Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy, through its program tagged the National Digital Economy Policy and Strategy, has earmarked the College of Education Warri as one of the beneficiary institutions of the broadband infrastructure project and has contracted its implementation to commence immediately. We are also making serious commitment to equip the college library with current books, journals, and other publications, both in hard copies and e-books, that are essential for our learning environment. The internet facility at the library have also been upgraded for easy access by students and other researchers to a wide range of information available in the internet. Furthermore, the college is in talk with Books for Africa Foundation, United States of America, and has been slated to benefit in the project tagged Books for College of Education Warri, which will involve the delivery of 2 caravans of 44,000 copies of books covering all areas of studies in the college. On staff development, it is worthy of note that many academic staff have backed their doctorate degrees in the last few months, and many more are undergoing one postgraduate program or the other to improve their knowledge and skills for better delivering of their mandates. In the same vein, some non-teaching staff are on postgraduate courses or attending seminar, conferences, and workshops geared towards improving their knowledge and skill in their areas of service. On this account, I wish to acknowledge the very crucial role of the federal government through TED Fund sponsorship that has provided financial support to members of staff involved in this program. The college also witnesses to our delight, several ongoing infrastructural development being sponsored by both government and through private sector participation, especially the hostel project, which when completed will provide secured and accessible accommodation to the student community. Their formation and other areas of progress notwithstanding, the college is facing quite a number of challenges, which I pray and hope that our August visitor on this occasion will assist us to find solutions. First is the dwindling fortune in terms of enrollment of NC students, which is the core of our mandate. Majority of our subject area, especially the languages, is being neglected, and this is not to the best interest of our society in terms of the transmission of our culture and languages. We therefore elicit the support and sponsorship of students by the Royal Fathers and relevant ethnic nationality groups to address this challenge. At this point, I will not forget to mention and appreciate His Royal Majesty Ogiame Atunwase III, the Olu of Warri, for his exemplary role in this direction, and the Robo Progress Senior America for their assistance in reopening the Robo department. Second is the challenge of electricity to power our ICT and other electronic facilities. The college is suffering seriously from the exploitation and, let me omit that word, of the electricity company that we just resolved some few days ago, because we have been in total darkness for about 4 months. They collect huge bill from the college without corresponding supply of power, such that the meter installation such that the matter have resulted in litigation. I recall when Professor Miri was the provost here, she was always worried about the meter. I'm happy to inform you, man, that we have established that that meter reads whether we have light or not. Once the transformer is powered, the meter starts reading. We have established that, they have acknowledged it, and that's why they even connected us, because I threatened taking them back to the court. You will agree with me that there is a compelling need for power and energy infrastructure to enable us to maximize the infinite opportunities inherent in ICT. We therefore need a comprehensive and functional electricity backup for our college. Third, despite the effort of my administration in dealing with fading facilities, a look into the offices, halls, and classrooms will show that more needs to be done. Chairs and desks, as well as other facilities, are deteriorating very fast, while our effort is being hampered by paucity of funds. In other words, our facilities, classrooms, laboratories, workshops, and offices need expansion and upgrading. While appealing for your support in this area of need, I wish to thank the NDDC and the state government for the renovation work done and ongoing on some of our buildings and walkways. I also wish to specially thank NSA Guinea Aspire for the construction and donation of a water project in the School of Arts and Social Sciences that was commissioned in May 2022. Another challenge facing the college is increase in student dropouts, not due to academic deficiencies, but owing to inability to pay school fees and meet other needs of the students, especially the very indigent ones among us. I would therefore appeal to you to kindly help our students in need through bursary, scholarship, endowments, and provision of vacation and seasonal jobs where necessary to enable them raise enough funds to pursue their academic career. In this wise, the college is setting the pace by its provision of part-time jobs for some of our students. We've started engaging them in cleaning and gardening work, and on a monthly basis, we pay them. Finally, there is this issue of administrative building that seems to have been abandoned for some time now. Our faith in the commitment of the state government is in completing this project is like that of the centurion when he encountered Jesus Christ, as recorded in Matthew 8:5-13. Although the present administration cannot complete this project considering the time left in office, we believe that if His Excellency speak the word only to the incoming administration, this project will be completed. I wish therefore to sincerely appeal to His Excellency, whose love for education is unprecedented, to say the word and do the needful for the actualization of this project that is of strategic importance to the college. Let me assure us that the college has the manpower to deliver on its mandate if only the needs highlighted above are met. The quality of our personnel has seen us getting accredited in all our programs by the relevant regulatory agencies, including approval to run an affiliate degree program by the federal and state universities. Let it be said that the education should be everyone's business and not government alone. Thus, while we will first cry to our government for increased funding, we also call on non-governmental agencies to come to our aid. Consider, for instance, that convocation ceremony ought to be a yearly affair, but we have found ourselves having today to award certificate to 12 sets of students. In view of the foregoing, I hereby call on public-spirited individuals, philanthropists, captains of industries, the Alumni Association, kings, chiefs, and community leaders, and all others to kindly partner with us in making our learning environment safe, conducive for the 21st century. Once again, your presence and patience is hereby acknowledged, and appreciated.
Today, I don't want you to think that that is the end of your education. A teacher is one who imparts knowledge. A teacher is one who facilitates learning. That is the role of a teacher in the society. I will tell you, I have had a lot of benefits as a teacher. Sometimes I'm traveling overseas, and then somebody walks out from the plane, and he hugs me and he says, "Remember me?" I look at his face. He was one of my pupils. And I go out in the marketplace or go to the restaurant to eat, and the servers, they come to me to say, "Your bill has been settled. There's a young man or a young woman there who has settled your bill." And I say, "Oh, who is that?" The person turns, and he was one of my pupils. And then it goes on and on and on. In 2019, when did we have COVID-19? That's right, 2019. I was delightfully happy to find out that one of my pupils, Dr. Onyemo Buagu, that's what he is known now, was the person who was employed to test the COVID-19 vaccine for the whole world. And that's the joy of a teacher. So as you step out today, you go there as a dedicated teacher. I didn't stop here after obtaining my NCE here. It was just a stepping stone. After that, I went on to the University of Calabar to get a degree still in education, B.Ed in business studies, and in elementary education. And then I went on to the University of Greenwich, where I also obtained a certificate that qualified me as a lecturer in the United Kingdom. After that, I have also gone ahead to obtain several certificates from the Harvard University. A teacher is a teacher. As you give knowledge, you also acquire knowledge. And today, I'm a special assistant to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I haven't stopped there. I am now the Executive Chairman of the NDDC. For that. And today I stand before you. I just came in, I drove in, and I have seen some very dilapidated buildings. There are eyesores, they shouldn't be there. You can trust that this your daughter that grew up from this school, from this institution, will do something about them. The reason I was sent to NDDC is to make a difference. That's the reason. And we will make a difference in this institution. We will do our best to see that you have the best conducive environment to study. And as you go out there, I don't want you to stop at just what you have achieved today. What you have achieved today is great, it's wonderful, it's fantastic, but you must build on it. You must go out there and dedicate yourself as a teacher. A teacher does not do things that are selfish. A teacher works in the interest of the children and of the larger society. So as you go, as I have carried this alma mater proudly, as I have carried it proudly around the world, I want you to do exactly the same. We will be there to support you and do all we can to make sure that we bring up the standard of this institution at par with other institutions like this across the world. God bless you and thank you.